Good morning, everybody. It is officially 11:22 on, I'm like, what's today's date? Anyway, actually I'm getting my first order of the day. It looks like it's actually, I'm going to take it. It's an $11 order. The mileage is kind of crappy, but it's the best of the worst I've gotten at this point, so I am officially taking the order. But anyway, I am ready to kick off my day. You guys are going to drive along with me today, or ride along with me today, I should say. We're going to talk a little bit about Quest and my opinions on Quest. First, I was really disappointed, and I think I've said that, last week when it first happened, that, Uber took away, at least in my area, a lot of the Quest, and I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna make the money I'm still making with no Quest, and so on and so forth. And then, like I did last week, and I ended up having a really good week, despite it being A, slow, but B, there were literally no quests going on, and very little peak pays from DoorDash as well going on. So it got me thinking, and I'm into this week. This week also there are no quests going on, so it got me thinking, do quests really matter? Can you still make the same amount of money multi-apping without Quest and a lot of peak pays from DoorDash? And if you asked me this last week, I would have probably said no. But now that I've been doing it for 2 weeks, I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to tell you my reasonings and my logic behind a lot of the decision making and how I've been so successful these past 2 weeks without Quest going on. So we're going to dive into that today. So guys, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, I do Uber Eats, DoorDash, and I am a multi-apper between both of those platforms. So if any of those topics interest you, smash that subscribe button on the bottom. Also, give my video a big thumbs up if you like the contents of this video. So thank you so much, everybody, for clicking on this video. We're gonna have some fun today. Hopefully I can give you some of my information of what's in my nice little brain of mine, and I'm gonna give it to you about different reasons why I think quests don't matter. So guys, sit back, relax. I'm gonna pick up my first order because I'm almost at the restaurant, and then we're gonna go right into it. Okay, so let's talk about being successful and why I am successful, I should say, doing what I do and without any quests going on. And the one thing that I keep stressing, and I can't stress enough, is know your area, know your restaurants, know your market. What works in my area and what restaurants work in my area might not work in yours, or vice versa. So know what your restaurants are, know what restaurants are quick, know what restaurants are usually good pickups or bad pickups, because that's really going to help you be successful. So I'm going to give you an example, and also between both platforms, whatever platforms you work. So I'm going to give you an example. So I have my Chinese place that you guys see me pick up from on a regular basis. There are times that I know not to take orders for them, as much as I love them. I know during peak times not to go there, especially with DoorDash, because I'm going to be sitting and waiting for a pretty long time. However, if I get the same Chinese place with Uber, their timing is better, so I know I can take an Uber order with the Chinese restaurant, because I know most likely they are almost always ready and a grab and go, because I feel like Uber's timing is a lot better on restaurants than other restaurants. I'm going to say However, on the opposite end, I also go to a restaurant named JR's, and you see me go there very often, that Uber has been not doing them well lately, that they've been getting the orders and then sending drivers right away. So drivers are ending up waiting for the orders because their drivers are being sent as soon as JR's gets the order in their system. However, if it's a DoorDash order, I always take JR's because I go there and the orders are always ready. So I'll say, know what platform you're multi-apping with, know the restaurants, because it will help you make the best decisions in the orders that you're taking. I have specific restaurants that I will never never take because I know they're either long waits, the lines are long, there are drive-thrus and they take forever. I know you guys have heard me say this, I never do Chick-fil-A because it is my area, it is a hot mess. But I know from you guys tell me you love Chick-fil-A because in your area it's fantastic. So once again, I think it all depends on the areas that you work in, but I've done over 3,700 deliveries between Uber Eats and DoorDash, and one of these days I'll show you, maybe in my recap I'll show you. But holy moly, just know your areas. That's the only thing I can say, and I can't preach it enough. Know your areas and become an expert. Become an expert in your restaurants. Get to know your restaurants. I think I've said that thousands of times. They can either make or break your success. Literally probably 6 of it, because it's actually close to my house, 6 of it is actually getting to the restaurant itself. So anyway, and it actually gets me closer to home. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, and this is no shock to anybody, cherry pick, cherry pick, cherry pick. I can't stress this enough. This is what has been my deal breaker and my make or break me in a lot of situations. So cherry pick your orders. I'll always say I'm a cherry picker, but I'm not a picky cherry picker. I think there's a difference. I think a lot of people get hung up on waiting for like the perfect order to come through, and in between waiting for that perfect order to come through, you miss out on taking orders that could actually potentially be giving you money. So I showed you guys, and I'll leave it in the description, how I cherry pick, and I have, believe me, it's my way. It's not everybody's way. These are just my opinions, and my opinions alone. I'm just hoping that maybe some of them might actually help you guys be successful. So I personally might take long distance orders because the money is really good in my area. And I'll give you an example. Like, I took last night an 11-mile batched order, but it was paying me $28. So even if, and it said that it was 42 minutes long, and it ended up taking me 35 minutes, so it was even shorter. So, but even so, even if it took me the entire hour, I'm trying to achieve between $25 and $30 an hour. If it took me the entire hour, I would still be achieving my dollar per hour. So with that being said, I also take small orders. I will not take a $3 order, I'm going to be honest, because I think they're just ridiculous, and I feel like if no one's tipping me, then they don't value my time. Just my opinion. However, if there is a $5 order and it's only going 2 miles, and I know it's only going to take me 10 or 15 minutes, it's kind of a no-brainer. I'm going to jump all over that order because it can be turned around quick and I can get more orders in an hour, and it still ends up being the same dollar amount as a long-distance order. So I'll say try to be not as picky, because that has helped me out in the past couple of weeks. I kind of opened my horizons to all orders within reason. I still have the mindset that the minimum is $1 per mile. That's kind of my own minimum. I know everybody else has their own minimum, but while you're waiting for that perfect order, you could have already, and it could take you like 10-15 minutes to get that perfect order, you can already have done that $5 order and gained $5 more. So that's what I'm saying. So, but cherry picking definitely is the key to really being successful and really getting the orders that you personally want, or that you would want to accept between both platforms. Okay guys, here's the bottom line. Just work. That's the only thing I can tell you, is work and take orders. Sitting around waiting for the perfect order to come to you, it's not paying the bills. Taking orders and delivering the orders, that's what's paying your bills or getting money in your pocket. So I'm just saying, look at things a little differently if you're trying to make more money. Look at these small dollar orders that might be going like 1 or 2 miles that you might have missed out on, and work. Just work those orders. Work orders that are coming in. Like I said, I have my own minimums that are my own set standard. Come up with your own minimums and your own set standard, and work. Just work. Take the orders and work. That's kind of my simple formula. Okay guys, next order up, $9.25, going 5 miles. I am literally going to pick up the order right now. Okay, so last but not least, give yourself goals and give yourself something to shoot for. This has probably been one of my most successful things that I do for myself, and keeping me on track with where I want to be, and I set my own goals. But I guess this comes from my years of retail, that everything in retail was a goal. Sales goals, you know, dollar per transaction goals, credit goals, everything was a goal. So the way I do it is I personally want to achieve $1,000+ every week. So I goal myself at my weekly goal, and then by day I say, okay, I want to achieve $200 a day, and I am so competitive with myself that I won't go home at night until I reach that $200 mark. And then I also goal myself an hourly goal, because minimum wise I want to be at $25+ an hour. So minimally I want to be $25 an hour. So every hour that I work, did I achieve $25 in the hour that I just did? So I am so super competitive with myself. I feel like sometimes I'm harder on myself than any boss I've ever had was. I'm a tough boss. But anyway, I can't stress it enough. Give yourself a goal, and that way once you reach that goal, you feel like you have achieved something and you achieved what you were trying to do. So that's my words of wisdom. Goal yourself, goal your week, know where you want to go, goal your day, know each day how much you want to do, and then also when you know how much you want to do per day, then break it down by dollar per hour. Like I said, my minimum is $25 a day, and knowing me and the way that I am, I usually, except for flat tires, I usually do not go home until I achieve that 200 mark, and holding myself accountable to those goals. So there you go, goal yourself. Okay, you guys, last order of the afternoon, $6.74. It's going 3 miles, and that's the way we're going to end the afternoon. But man, there's just so much traffic out there. I'm kind of glad I'm pausing it. It's starting to rain. I didn't even know it was supposed to rain today. I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from. But anyway, this is our last order of the afternoon. And, you know, just one more thought about being successful without Quest is, before, when there was Quest or promo, like, I kind of made my decisions. Okay, I'm gonna shut off DoorDash because I'm trying to get to the Uber Quest, or I'm gonna shut off Uber because I'm trying to get DoorDash peak pay as much as possible. And without promos and without Quest going on, I will say this: it has made me a better multi-apper because I'm not paying attention. I'm just taking the orders that are best during multi-apping. So if Uber has the best order, I take an Uber order. If I take a DoorDash order because it's a better order, I take a DoorDash order. Whoever has the best order is the order I take, and it has made me a better multi-apper because of it. So anyway, last food for thought. Okay, you guys, it's 10 after 2. I'm officially calling it an afternoon. Okay, everyone, it is 5:14. I am ready to kick off tonight. So a couple things. There is peak pay going on right now for DoorDash. It's a $3 peak pay, so that's pretty cool. Let's try to think what else. Uber is just in boost right now. It's 1.1 to 3.0 depending on your area, so that's what's going on there. I do have my first order of the evening already. Gotta pull it up. It is $7.02. It's only going 3 miles, so it's a way to start off the evening. We'll see whether we can get some DoorDash orders to take advantage of the peak pay going on. But in my area, for some reason, whenever they run a pretty decent peak pay with DoorDash, it brings out like every driver known to man, and then it's hard to get orders. So I don't know. We'll kind of see tonight. So see what the road brings us. So guys, let's kick off tonight. Okay, so tonight I feel like I'm living and breathing proof of what I was talking about earlier about waiting for like that perfect order and missing out on other opportunities with, in my case, Uber, because I'm looking for that perfect order, which so far I've been at this now for 45 minutes. I'm doing my 4th Uber order, which, by the way, I'll show you right now. $7. It's going 5 miles, but 2 miles was actually getting back to McDonald's, so from where I was at. But anyway, so I've had DoorDash on now the entire time, and then it goes back to also knowing your area. I know in my area, once DoorDash does anything over $2, especially on a Friday or a Saturday, everybody and their mother comes out to work for DoorDash and Uber, and getting orders for DoorDash when it goes into peak pay over a certain amount is like almost really hard to get orders. So, and that's what's been happening. So we're in $3 peak pay for DoorDash, and I haven't gotten an order, and I've purposely left it on. So if I was waiting for that perfect DoorDash order because we're $3 peak pay, I would have missed out on the 4 Uber orders that I just took. So anyway, just living proof of what I was actually talking about. Okay, so here's my 8 o'clock update. I've only had one issue so far tonight. I got to a restaurant and they said that they just got, this was an Uber order, they had just gotten the order and it was going to be 20 minutes for them to make the order. So I canceled the order and moved on, but it kind of took me 10 minutes out of my time to do that, but then I moved on. So that was that. I got nothing else for you. It's been an Uber night. I really haven't gotten any DoorDash orders. Like I said, my area is just known for, if there's a peak pay, it's hard to get orders. So I'm not too concerned about it because I'm doing well on on Uber tonight. I've had a couple of batched orders. I'm on a $26 batched order right now. It was going 7 miles and half of it was going back and forth between two of the restaurants. So anyway, that is my 8 o'clock update. Okay, so here is my 9 o'clock update. I'm in a line at McDonald's right now waiting to get my order. I'm on a $7 order. It's going 4 miles, but 2 of the miles was actually just getting to McDonald's, so it'll be 2 miles once I get to the window and get my order. What else? DoorDash went into a $1.50 peak pay at 9 o'clock. It goes until midnight, so that's going on. It's been an all Uber evening. I haven't even done a DoorDash order tonight, so Uber night it is. Okay, you guys, last order of the evening. It's an $18 order. Not even a batched order. It's a single order, only going 5 miles. Probably a mile and a half just to even get to the restaurant, so probably less than that. So yeah, so I'm on my way to pick it up, and what a way to end the evening. Okay, everybody, it is 10:27. I am calling it a night. I will say it was a steady night, and I'm not gonna say it was a crazy busy night. It was just a steady night. I had some good quality orders, but I will recap you guys a little later. Morning, everybody. It is the next day. I cannot wait to recap my day and night last night. It was a pretty steady night. I'm not going to say it was like overly busy. It was just really steady. I just kept taking orders as they were coming in, and the good thing is I really never had to wait for the next order. So that was the good news of the night. So anyway, let's go right into it. So first of all, let's recap. I know I talked a lot about yesterday on how to have success with no quest. And these are like my 4 things that have made me successful. Hopefully maybe they make you guys successful. That's why I'm putting it out there. So basically, know your area, cherry pick, just to work and take those orders as they're coming in, and then finally set yourself some goals to achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve. Oh, I said achieve a lot, didn't I? Anyway, set your goals for yourself. That way you're trying to obtain something. Maybe that was better said. So anyway, let's go. Oh, and also I know I promised you guys I would actually show you how many deliveries I have to date so far. So here it is. I have 1,759 deliveries on Uber, and then with DoorDash I have 2,038 deliveries on DoorDash. I did start DoorDash a couple months before I started Uber, so if that's any indication for you. But anyway, the total is 3,797 deliveries. I'm close to wow, I really can't talk today, can I? I'm close to 3,800 deliveries. Hopefully, actually, I'll do that today. So anyway, let's dive right into my numbers of yesterday. So start with DoorDash. So I did $44 in the afternoon yesterday. And then last night, I only took 1 DoorDash order. So the total for DoorDash was $54. So let's go into Uber. Uber had a kick butt night last night for me for whatever reason. I had some really great quality orders. I had that one single order at the very end, that $18 order. Holy, for 5 miles, that's a pretty darn, I was going to say a bad word, a good darn order. So actually it was a good way to end the night. So anyway, I did $189 on Uber yesterday. I did 12 deliveries on Uber yesterday. So my total for everything was $243. So not bad for a Saturday. I just kept taking orders. That was the name of the game yesterday, just taking orders. So I worked 8.5 hours. If you take 8.5 hours divided into 243, you get $28 an hour yesterday. I'm gonna give you guys a different statistic than I normally did. And thank you for leaving me comments about what your dollar per delivery is. I think it's actually super important. So a big shout out to the person who left me the comment about doing my dollar per delivery. So if you take your total number that you did for the day, 243, I did a total yesterday of 18 deliveries. So I did 6 deliveries on DoorDash. I did 12 deliveries on Uber, so 18 deliveries total. Divide your deliveries into however your dollar amount. So I did $13 per delivery yesterday. So I thought that was actually a really cool number for you guys to know, and I'll probably be doing that going forward. So guys, those are my totals for yesterday. That is all I have. So guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button on the bottom. I do Uber Eats, DoorDash, and a multi-app between both of those platforms. Also, give my video a big thumbs up if you like the contents of this video. And also, if you like my channel, please share it with others. Those are the best ways to help out my channel. So guys, if you are driving out there, please stay safe. Remember, kindness is always free. And peace out.